Hi there. Hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson I will teach you application of simultaneous equations. Of course, there's the PDF file versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. First one. So in a park, the only animals are goannas and emus. Let x be the number of goannas and y be the number of emus. The number of goannas plus the number of emus in the park is 31. Hence, x plus y is equal to 31. Now, each goanna has 4 legs and each emu has 2 legs. The total of emus and goannas have 76 legs. By writing another relevant equations and graph both equations on the grid on the following page, find the number of goannas and the number of emus in the park. So first of all, we know that goanna has 4 legs. So therefore, we have x number of goannas. So that means the total number of legs for goannas is 4 times x. That is the total number of legs for goannas. But 4 times x is 4x. And each emu has 2 legs. So that means if we have 5 emus, will be 5 times 2, right? In this case, we have y number of emus. So therefore, 2 times y. So 2 times y is 2y. And in total, the number of emus and goannas has 76 legs. So that means we have 4x plus 2y is equal to 76. So now we need to sketch this equation and these equations on the graph, and we find the point of intersections that will give us the total number of goannas and the number of emus in a park. So first of all, let me just write the equation next to this graph first. So we have x plus y is equal to 31, and we have 4x plus 2y is equal to 76. Now let's get these two graphs, okay? So first of all, to sketch this, let me just write this first. X plus y is equal to 31. There are 2 ways to do this. So the first way is I can just make up a few points and then we connect together because it is a straight line. Otherwise, I can also use y equal mx plus c. We rearrange that and we graph from there, okay? So let me just plot point, okay? So we can make any point you like within these numbers here, okay? 0 to 40 for y and 0 for 35 for x, okay? Because it's drawn within the graph. So first of all, let my x equal to 0. So when x equal to 0, so this means that 0 plus y is equal to 31. So y equal 31. So now we have when x is 0, y is equal to 31. So we have 1 point, okay? So let me just plot that. 0, 31 will be here. This one, because it go up by 1, okay? So it's 1 here. Make a dot first. Then I can pick any other points as well, of course. So make it easier, I just make y is equal to 0. So when y is equal to 0, this implies that x plus y, but y is 0, equal 31. So therefore, x is equal to 31. So therefore, when x is 31, y is equal to 0. So 31, 0 here. There you go. So now I can pick another point. Otherwise, I can just connect these 2 points together. So let's connect this together. So this is it. So just connect these 2 points. So there you go. So let me just write this equation down. So this one here is x plus y is equal to 31. So one graph is done. So now let's focus on this one here. Now I'm just do the same manners. So what I do, I can also draw a table like this, x and y. So when x equal to 0, so that means 0 times 4 is 0, plus 2y is equal to 76. So this means that 2y is equal to 76. So now I divide by 2 on both sides. So that means y is equal to 76 divided by 2. 2 go to 7 is 3 times, remainder 1. And then 2 go to 16 is 8. So that is 38. I can just write like this. Now when y is equal to 0, of course you can pick another value for x, like 15 is equal to x, or x equal to 10, whatever number you like, okay? So, but I like to pick 0, it's easier because any number times 0 give me 0. That's all it is, okay? But doesn't matter which number you put, okay? In this case here, I put 0 is y. So when y is equal to 0, so that means 4x plus 2 lots of 0 is equal to 76. So 4x is equal to 76. Then I divide by 4 on both sides. So that means x is equal to 2. 4 go to 7 is 1, remainder 3. 4 go to 36 is 9. So it's 19. So there you go. So when x is 0, y is equal to 38. When x is 19, y is equal to 0. So let me just plot this. So 0, 38. So that means when x is 0, y equals 38. It go up by 1. So therefore it's 38 here. And then when y is equal to 0, x is equal to 19. In another word, when x is 19, y is equal to 0. So 19, 0. So 19 here. Again, it go across by 1 as well. So there you go. So now I just connect these points together. So there you go. So we just need to look for the point of intersections. This is the point of intersections, okay? So that is x is equal to 7. And y is equal to 24. And don't forget, x is the number of goannas and y is the number of emus. So therefore, we need to answer the questions. The number of goannas is 7. And then the number of emus is 24. There you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How do you go? So let me go through it with you, okay? Before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into it. So first one, part A. So how many birdhouses need to be sold to break even? So to break even means when the cost and the revenue, the income, if you like, when they both are equal. So in another word, we need to find the point of intersection. So the point of intersection is this point here. So x is 20 and y is this here. So 500, 600, 700, 800. So therefore, when x is equal to 20 and y equal 800. So therefore, to answer the question, it said here, how many birdhouses? And remember, x is the number of birdhouses. So remember that. How many birdhouses need to be sold to break even? So therefore, have to be 20 birdhouses. There you go. Part B. So in order to find the profit, that is $1,900. This means that the gap is 1,900. Okay, so we can see the maximum gap here. We can see here is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only 500 profit. So therefore, in order to find the profit, that is 1,900. Of course, we need to do algebraically because it's beyond this graph. Okay, somewhere out there. That's why the question is require us to find the equation for both graphs first. So for revenue, let's do revenue first. So the revenue is, remember, let me just write this on here. So R And to find the equations, so we know that y equal mx plus c. M is the gradient of the graph and c is the y-intercept. So for revenue, we know that c is 0 because it cut the y-axis at 0. So let me just write this down. C equals 0. Now to find the gradient, so rise over run will give me the gradient. Let me just write this down. M is equal to rise over run. And we know that the graph is going this way. So therefore, the gradient is positive. Then we just quickly construct a line or triangle. So the easiest way is here. We can see clearly with the numbers, okay? Like this. Or you can draw this way as well, okay? Just to let you know. So you do this. So we just use the smaller triangle. So therefore, the rise is 500. Now the 3 is 800. And the run is 20. So therefore, the gradient is rise over run and it's positive because it got that way, okay? So therefore, that will give me rise is 800 and run is 20. So if I simplify this, that cancel out. And 80 divided by 2 is 40. So the gradient is 40. So therefore, we know that for the revenue, y will give me m is 40, and x plus c is 0. So therefore, y is equal to 40x. Now let's work out the equations for the cost. So let me just clear this first. So the cost is this equation c. So let me just write out cost here. So c, and we know that y is equal to mx plus c. And c is 500 because c is a y-intercept. So in this case, it cut the y-axis at 500. So let me just write this down. C is 500. And to work out m, so we know that the gradient is positive because the line going this way. So we just leave as it is for now. And the rise, let me just write this down. Rise over run. So we just draw a line or triangle. So the easiest way is this one here. So there you go. So the rise is 1, 2, 3. So the rise is 300. And then the run is 20. And we just cancel that. Or just put that on a calculator. So 30 over 2 is 15. So the gradient is 15. And the y-intercept is 500. So now y equal mx plus c. So y equal m. M is 15. So 15x and plus c. C is 500. So the revenue is 40x and the cost is this. Now to work out the profit, we know that the profit equal the income or the revenues minus the cost to give me $1,900, okay? So in another word, let me just write this down here. So which is R minus C will give me $1,900. And we already have the equation. So let me just write that on here, okay? So we have R, which is 40x, and minus C. Now C is this equation here. So which is 15, because more than one term. So I have to bracket it. So which is 15x and then plus 500 will give me 1,900. So now what I do is I just solve this equation. So before I do that, I expand the brackets, okay? So nothing in front of the brackets, that means 1, okay? Keep that in mind. So now I just expand the brackets first. So 40x. So this time together will give me negative 15x. Because minus 1 times 15 is negative 15. But it's negative 15x. Minus 1 times 500 is negative 500. Otherwise, you can just use your calculator, okay? So equal 1,900. And now I just collect like terms. So the like terms is, we have 40x and we minus 15. So 40 minus 15. 40 minus 10 is 30. Minus 5 is 25. So write 25 x. And then the 500, I just minus 500. And that will give me 1900. Then I just move the 500 aside. So that will give me 25. X is equal to, so 19 plus 5 is 24. So that means 2400. So now I just divide by 25. I just solve the equation. That's so I divide by 25. That cancel out. So therefore, x is equal to, so I just quickly use calculator. So I just go to 400 divided by 25. So that is 96. 96. So therefore, 96 birdhouse. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got it correct. Bye.